How's it going, everybody? Scott Evans here, Vice President with Hunters for Life, to bring you the last of our motivational mini-series. This one will be on persistence. If you didn't get a chance to check out the other two, I highly recommend it. They were on passion and belief, which are both very, very crucial to success. But honestly, passion and belief is just not enough. You need persistence. You need to be able to go when the going is hard and do exactly what you need to do every day to move yourself forward towards whatever your end goal is, whether that be living on an island in the middle of nowhere, being able to hunt and fish every day with whoever you want. That's my goal right there. Or whether it's just comfortable living, a decent savings account to be able to support your family if somebody gets sick, be able to cut them a check for whatever price they need. That's true success in my eyes right there. When you have enough money and enough time, that there's just no other worries in the world. First off, I want to give you guys an example of persistence. 3 days ago, I never would have thought I'd own a bait casting rod. Went into Gander Mountain, spent way too much money, impulse bought one. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to learn how to use it. I put some line on it, cast, first cast, backlash. Sweet. Second cast, backlash. Sweet. Third cast, backlash. Not as bad, but making progress. 2 days into it, I can cast 100 times in a row without a backlash. That's persistence. Another example of what happened today when I was fishing is, I don't know if you guys have gotten a chance to check out our newest sponsors, Pike Dreamers. This guy makes some pretty incredible spinners for pike and muskie, and they catch everything, honestly. But I only had a dozen of them, and I love these things. I almost sleep with them, but I casted 2 of them off thanks to Wonderful Power Pro, my favorite line in the world. And I was pretty upset about that. I was like, it's my sixth day trying to catch this big pike I've been seeing, and I'd lost 2 spinners. Didn't see him today, and I was just upset. I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to keep casting. Eventually, he's going to slip up. So I throw on a jig, start casting it out there, reeling it. All of a sudden, it feels a little heavy. Not a fish or anything, but like I had some weeds on it. Reel it up, and I see some line dangling off my hook. Well, that's kind of interesting. Grab the line, pull it up. Sure as heck, my spinner is attached to the end of it. So I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I got one of them back. Maybe I'll get the other one back. Well, 5 more casts, and I hooked the second spinner. Retrieved the 2 lures that I lost just because, I didn't give up. I was determined that I was going to catch the fish, which I will. It hasn't happened yet. But at least I got my spinners back. And honestly, guys, if you have big plans, I'm talking above average dreams and aspirations. The going is going to be hard. It's an honest to God, it's a roller coaster. Okay, things are great. Dive bomb. Okay, that's the hard time. You're thinking, oh my God, so and so said this to me. They told me, this guy over here told me that this isn't going to work. Man, can I even do this? You have to persist. You have to keep going. As you go back up, everything's great. Everything's working. Everybody's supporting you. Everything's great. Boom, straight back down. Oh, can I do this? Am I going to be able to pull through? And that's where your passion and your belief helps you out. It took us 1.5 years to get our name out there. Okay, that was between juggling Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube. Still haven't got on Twitter yet. It probably will happen sooner or later, but then just talking to just everybody I can. Somebody asked me, hey Scott, what's Hunters for Life? Oh, you got a couple minutes here, let me tell you about that. I have people tell me to my face all the time, Scott, what you're doing is not going to work. I go, all right, man, well, I'm on this planet to change the world. I'm going to change the world, man. Your opinion means nothing to me if you tell me I can't do something that I set my mind to. As long as it's positive, you guys got to put you guys got to put blinders on, man. You can't listen to other people's opinions, especially when you're trying to get something off the ground, when you're trying to get started. Somebody might come to you making $10 an hour and say, oh dude, I make this much money, man. You're out here trying to make your dreams come true, dude. How much money do you make? Who cares, man? If you persist through, Darren Hardy sums it up the best in his book, The Compound Effect. I highly recommend you guys read that book. the minuscule task, okay, the things that don't, at the time, don't seem very important, but in the long run, compounded over time, build up and build up and build up, and then all of a sudden you'll have people come into you and say, oh, you've inspired me, man. I love what you're doing. I want to be just like you. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, I appreciate the heck out of you guys for your support. I love it all. But I'm just getting warmed up. And honestly, guys, I want you to ask yourself, what is your view of what you want to see in the world? What do you want to see changed in the world? A very wise man once told me, be the change you want to see in the world. And that's honestly, truthfully, your passion. And I know each and every one of you that's watching this video can go out and do whatever it is you set your mind to. And that's where your belief comes in. But really, it's a matter of, do you have the persistence to do the things you need to do every day to get to where you want to be? It's not easy, guys, but it's well worth it. With that, as always, your Vice President Scott Evans here. Happy adventures.